awesome. What's one thing that you're looking to accomplish in the next 5 years? What's that big goal?
Five. It's definitely the next five. I think I want, I, and it really does just, I'm not the best planner, I will say. So, I mean, when I've set, my 5 year plan, my 5 year goals, and I've done that for years and they've always changed. They've always evolved. And I think that's super important to like, not necessarily hold yourself to, your original 5 year plan.
Yeah.
I remember when we had started college in our like freshman seminar, they're like, okay, we're gonna make a 5 year plan. And is my 5 year plan anywhere close to what I had written down, 7, 8 years ago, whenever that was? No, not at all. And it's just my 5 year plan probably is, if the Airbnb thing goes well, keep expanding that. And then honestly, just keep expanding our team. I want to stay right where I'm at. Columbus, I love Columbus. I see myself here for a very long time. Just bought my second house here. So that's all doing good. But yeah, I definitely, expanding the team and just like exploring how we can, I think I want to get more and kind of maybe what not kind of and more of what you're doing, like being a mentor for other agents and like, and getting back to that one, that other passion of mine, which is, like like helping students. And, obviously agents aren't students, but, just like helping someone get to that next level, like helping them, be able to achieve and like me being a resource for them to help them achieve that goal. I think
Yeah.
that's definitely something I want to explore. And, I don't think you do an amazing job at it. Like you're absolutely awesome. Maybe I can pick your brain off camera about it at some point. Do I foresee myself, building a major league success? No, not at all. I think I just want, maybe just as a more like, social aspect or something, like just kind of positioning myself in the industry as someone, that can be utilized as a mentor. Like I can, and, out within my brokerage, within my team, also outside my brokerage, outside my team as well. I mean, it's community over competition. We've been, been talking about that for the past 14 months, and I love
Yep.
that. And I think that's definitely a goal of mine too, is kind of just being able to do that. And a part of that is, managing my time in a way that I can make that a priority. And I think priority setting is huge. And some of my priorities I haven't been the best at that, honestly, the past 2, 3 months. But I think kind of just, setting those priorities, I've done so many things before and have been a part of, and now I'm just doing one thing. So I think I'm kind of getting to a point, 2 years later, where I'm kind of starting to like itch to like do a few other projects, like not other careers, not other jobs, but just like, the Airbnb thing, like just
Right.
trying to get into something else that isn't just buying and selling real estate. Like I love that. I'm always going to be doing that. That's always going to be a number one focus of mine, but kind of, exploring other avenues, and I'm not saying like all real estate industry related. I'm not saying I'm going to go to dental school or something,
Right. Right.
study to be a pharmacist, but something like that. So
Yeah. No, that's awesome. That's awesome. I always end with this one question to wrap up, and it's if you could give the audience one piece of advice that you wish that you had starting out in real estate, or even to today,
mhm.
what would that be?
I think it'd be build your network. I think building your network and your just relationships, and not just your professional network, like your social network, I'm not talking about your Instagram page. I'm talking about the actual like real life relationships that you have with people. Um, this thing that we do called life and real estate, it's not fun alone. My circle of friends and family and colleagues has been more beneficial and a positive thing for me than anything else that I can say in my entire life, honestly. And finding those people in your corner and just being in other people's corners as well, like being just have those relationships, because I mean it's so much more fun and it's easier too, and so much less stressful to do these things together than to do them alone. And I think the younger you start building these relationships, like I still have friends from when I was 4. I mean, one of my closest friends, we've been friends, we met in kindergarten. And I think honestly, just having those people in your life, and time isn't the only thing that builds a relationship. Some of my closest friends I just met 2 years ago. Some of my closest friends I just met 14 months ago in Clubhouse. Like,
Yeah.
time, it has nothing to do with it. It's like, if you're at a point right now where maybe you don't have somebody in your corner, and if you don't, please reach out. I'd love to be in your corner. I mean, it's just building those relationships, because relationships really are what is key in life. I mean, it's key in the real estate industry, but it's just such an important part of living life as well. So definitely, just build relationships, build your network. And people, if people love you and you love people, you're always there to support them. They'll always be there to support you. And I think that's super huge. And, that can help you, in life and your job, and, and personal things. I mean, all kinds of stuff. It's not just, a way to make more money. Like, that's not the reason you should build your network. If that's the reason you're building it, then you need to reevaluate. Yeah. So definitely that would be mine.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. So, those that have been watching can see your Instagram handle at the bottom of the screen. But for those that are maybe listening on a podcast, if they resonated with your story, or if they want to reach out to you about buying or selling a house, or just to connect, what is the best way for them to reach out to you?
Yeah, feel free to, you can message me on Instagram. It's definitely my most used social platform. So Thomas_Hamrick. Or you can also send me a text, give me a call, FaceTime me. That's all good too, at my phone number. So my phone number is 614-558-6577. I'd love to, just chat about anything. I love making new friends. It doesn't even have to be real estate related. If you want to talk about pharmacy, let's talk about pharmacy. Like, I'm happy to talk about anything and everything. So, I mean, yeah, feel free, send me a text, give me a call, message me on Instagram, tag me in a reel. Like, I love it all. So,
Yeah, and he is a wealth of knowledge and information on the social media platforms. So definitely hit him up for best practices and things along those lines. But Thomas, I really appreciate you coming on and really sharing your story. And I look forward to continue to build our relationship, even further and deeper, as we both kind of keep growing, not just our real estate business, but just in life as well. So I really appreciate your time.
yes, thank you so much for having me. I loved this.
All right. Thank you.
See ya.